not okay after watching that episode.
That's why when you said that you needed to watch it, I was like, yes, the fuck you do.
I am emotionally unwell.
I am broke. It literally rewired my brain chemistry, and not in a good way. Although maybe for personal reasons a good way. We'll see.
Well, for personal reasons, not a good way for me, I'll tell you that.
Oh.
All right. Hey, Courtney.
Hi, Stefani.
How? Oh,
We were way
sorry.
off.
Sorry. I'm telling you, my
I know
brain is short
you're
circuiting.
so fucked up that you like trailed off before I even started, really.
My brain is like short circuiting right now. How are you?
I'm great.
I love that.
Yeah.
You say begrudgingly? Is begrudgingly the right word to use for that?
Begrudgingly,
Begrudgingly?
yeah, begrudgingly, kind of. I'm not bad. I'm just impatient. Because I'm waiting on next steps. Because I think there's one more before I get, final news. So I'm just waiting to hear about that. Otherwise, I am quite literally staring down the barrel of 40 because my birthday is in a week. Um, and I haven't told you this yet.
Tell me.
I'm launching another Substack because, of
I
course, I
love
am.
this. I love
So,
this.
so this one is like personal. It's not like professional related at all. I'm calling it Fashionably Late but Right on Time. And it's kind of like a memoir, but in real time. So
Okay.
I'm just writing through all the things that I'm experiencing, being unemployed and turning 40, and potentially, starting pretty much all over again. Um, so I think that's also why the vulnerability of it all is like hitting me right now, because
Yeah.
it's like this is probably the most vulnerable thing I've ever done, at least since my
And you
frontal
know what?
cortex closed.
Right, exactly. I mean, but that's great. Like you know that it's something that is challenging to you and you're
Yeah,
taking it by the horns and you are going and I love it.
yeah. So
This is exciting. I can't
more
wait
to
to sign up
come.
and read. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pumped for you.
thank you. So how are you?
I'm unwell all around. I don't even know where to start. I will first start with saying I have a fiance still. Phil, Phil, how many days? 17 motherfucking days.
Holy shit. Now, I already know the answer to this, but I don't think the people know the answer to this. Have you gotten your flowers yet? Because we didn't talk
I
about it
did.
last week.
I did. I bought my flowers. I did. I did. I literally when I say my brain is short circuiting, it's for like 3 million things that are in there right now. Work
Mm-hmm.
crazy. There are just boxes upon boxes everywhere in this house, and it is driving me crazy. It's not even like the wedding stress. It's just like we can't, let's see if you could see. You can't really see the gist of it, but we can't use the dining room table because there's shit on it. All of the chairs are in use holding shit.
Mm-hmm.
Our crawl space is filled with shit. The living room is filled with shit. I am just so anxious because there's shit everywhere. Everything is labeled, everything is organized, but like I just don't like living like this and it's getting to me. Last night I had I think my first official wedding breakdown. Where I sat on the bed and I cried and Phil had to like rub my back. I just like reached my breaking point. And again, it's not even about the wedding. Like, okay, so Bay had surgery last week. That was an emotional roller coaster. She is fine, but I had to bring her back to the vet because she started shitting like black tar over the weekend.
Oh, did she get into
And
something?
no, they think like the anesthesia fucked with her stomach and she wasn't
Oh, okay.
eating and she threw up and like Normally I would run to the vet, but I was like, you know what? She was on anesthesia. It's probably nothing. She threw up. And then like 2 days
Mm-hmm.
later, it was like TMI, but like things were coming out of her that should not have been coming out of her. I took her to the vet. She got the results also from what was taken off of her ear, and it was cancer. And it's fine. She is fine. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
spreadable cancer. They got all of it and plus some. So, like, everything is fine. But yesterday, I just was like,
It's a lot.
I just feel like I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Like, I have so much going on, but I have nothing to show for it. And it's, it's catching up to me. But all is fine. And then I fucking watched Summer House and I'm ready to cry again. That episode, this last episode, when you said that, when you were like, I think you wrote in the notes like this broke me or something like that. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
how bad can it be? Then I was watching and I was like, this, what is she talking about? Like,
And then you
and
got
then
to
the
the end.
last scene, then I got to the end and am, I can't even gather my thoughts. I don't even know where I can start. You know what this is giving?
What?
Abram. And it's giving watching that part of the episode was me listening to the episode we did with Abram, where it was like two people on two different pages that had a different mindset on what the relationship was. And I felt so bad for Sierra because she just kept saying, like, you kept underplaying our relationship. You were my best friend. And I feel like that's what not that Abram was my best friend, so to say, but like I felt like he was undermining our friendship and like
Mm-hmm.
I can't talk about it anymore because I'm gonna start crying.
Yeah, so I am equally as fucked up
Yeah.
over it because it was giving me and a certain individual in
Mm,
the worst ways. And it
yeah.
wasn't even just that like final conversation, even though like that fucked me up, especially like when she apologized to him. Like, excuse me?
Yeah.
But of course I've done that more than I've gotten apologies. And when West said, all I think about every day is not upsetting Sierra. Like that hit me so hard because I know with a certain individual, like that's his perspective of like, I just don't want to upset Courtney.
Yeah.
I can't forget her birthday because I don't want to upset Courtney. I can't
Yeah.
do this because I don't want to upset Courtney. But then I end up doing the thing that upsets Courtney fucking anyway.
Right. Right. Yeah. It's like a rock and a hard place no matter what on both sides. I
Literally.
understood, like, yes, it was shitty that she felt the need to apologize, but I also understood why she apologized only because like a few scenes before she was saying like she kept building up these stories about West and what he did. And to me that tells me she was in her mind she was blowing something up bigger than what the actual like her feelings were taking over actuality, like what actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
And so I understand why she apologized. I don't think it was necessary, but I get where she was coming from of like not that she blew it out of proportion, but she probably could have the conversation could have happened sooner, right? Like
Right.
they could have talked much sooner. That's how I viewed it. Um, but when she looked at him and just said, like, "Can we be best friends again?" This whole thing, the scandal going on now, this Amanda not coming this episode because of Kyle shit, like, oh, sorry. I didn't know if that was gonna be a cough or a yawn. It's just I don't know how much longer I could do this for.
I know, because I feel like they haven't filmed the reunion yet,
I know.
and I think later this week, and so I think we have like 3 or 4 episodes left,
Well, Labor Day's the next episode.
but there's still like the Carl and Kyle fight that we
Right?
haven't seen. I think they might stretch Labor Day into
Two
like
episodes.
two
Yeah.
episodes. So maybe we have like two and then a reunion. Yeah, because next week, then the following week is 2 episodes. Then the city premieres on the 19th, which would be 3 weeks
Mm-hmm. Right.
from
And then the
now.
reunion.
Then or the reunion in the city would probably be back to back. They probably would do them on
You
the same
think they're
day.
going to have it done in 2 days? I mean, in 2 weeks.
I don't think they would. I don't think they would put in the city on without at least airing one episode of the reunion first.
Well, unless they end the last episode with the start of the
Oh, with
city.
like
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Okay, you're right.
Good point. Good point.
That is a great point.
Thank you.
Ding.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, I just love Mia. Love the psychic medium.
Obsessed
Like,
with her.
love that at the end of this episode, she was like, is it my man that's causing me to stay stagnant? Like, yes, it's always a man. Leave him. I say
Always.
that as I'm getting married in 17 days. But it's always the man. So love that for her. I did see on your notes, is Jesse Solomon growing on me? And, I'm just glad you got there. I think I've been very patient in your understanding of Jesse Solomon. I will say this is ruining the tour, and we know that it is based on the fact that on Watch What Happens Live, he was grilled.
Yeah. Oh.
Was there any mention of the tour? Any mention?
I think actually Andy asked him in the beginning, is this going to ruin the tour? And Jesse said yes.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, like, if that was the smoke that Andy brought for Jesse, then he is not going to be holding back during the reunion at all. Because, like, when he told Jesse, y'all better get your timeline straight because during Vanderpump Rules and Scandal, they didn't have their shit together. I was like, oh, Andy is Daddy Andy or Andrew is not fucking around. And so, the thing about me, as we know, is I'm always right unless I'm wrong, and I'm never wrong, only early. But if there is the rare occasion that I am wrong, I will admit that.
Right. And
so, yes.
No better words have been said from Courtney.
And it's on recording. So, any time, just, like, pull up that clip and pull it out there, because I will probably never say it again. Mm-hmm. But is Jesse Solomon growing on me? Because I was watching Watch What Happens Live last night, and I found myself charmed.
Hold on. Can you say that again? I had one of my headphones off. I just want to make sure I heard you properly. Can you?
I found myself charmed.
I did hear that right.
You did. You did. And I have to say that it sent me to the fucking moon when he called Andy Cohen Andrew. And Andy did not like it, which made me love it
even better.
Even more.
Yeah.
Even more.
Yeah.
And but I was really impressed with how he handled it, because he, like, was rapid fire hot seat questions. He answered them all. Was super calm, didn't give away too much. Cause I do think I don't think that he was the shorts of it all, because I don't think that he and West are as good of friends as we think they are. Or, like, as they were, but I don't think they've ever been like Tom Schwartz and Tom Sandoval.
Yeah.
And I think people were trying to have that impression.
Yeah.
But the way he just kept saying, like, late Feb, early March. Late Feb, every March. Late Feb,
I love that he will not say the word February.
Right. Like,
he just was like, Feb. I'm like, we get it. You know what the abbreviation for February is. Does he have a problem with his R's? Because that's going to ruin the tour too.
Perhaps. But I think the other thing that, like, is making me appreciate Jesse is everything I feel about him, or I felt about him previously, still stands. He's doing too much. He doesn't need to sing. But he's mostly harmless.
Yeah.
He's just cringe. And what I'm realizing is to be cringe is to be free. And there is nobody more free than Jesse fucking Solomon.
He just is here to have fun, and
And
summer
summer
is
should be
fun.
fun.
Summer for Jesse Solomon
It
is
is fun.
fun.
But this summer, who knows? Um, but the other thing that was killing me that I was seeing in the comments, because Andy asked him if he talked to Paige, and he said yes, she gave me some advice, and then someone was like, he was so calm. What was Paige's advice? To take a beta blocker? Because that
Honestly, great
man
advice.
was either on a beta blocker or Alexa Pro.
Yes. Yeah. Whatever he's on, I need it
It's like,
right
sign
now.
me up. Sign me up.
Send it in them overnight that shit to me. Yeah,
Put it
he
in
was
my
definitely on a bit.
veins.
Yeah. He was definitely on a beta blocker, no doubt.
Yeah.
I just my brain is all over the place with them because it's like I watch this and I feel for everyone, but then he goes and does this to Sierra, but then he's on his podcast saying there was no overlap. Like there's just two, and like he feels bad that Amanda's getting all the heat, and like
He doesn't get it. He does not get it.
he doesn't get it. He doesn't.
And
He doesn't.
I don't even, and like what I realized, because I even like I saw the clips, but I actually like went to YouTube and watched that section of the, which really it was just all that, but like seeing it kind of on the big screen. I don't think that he's in denial, or that he's like trying to act like it's something. He truly does not think that he has done anything wrong.
I hear that and I agree, but I don't understand how he can't. He just sat there with Sierra on a fucking dock in the Hamptons and validated everything that had happened between the two of them. But then I don't understand how he can comprehend some things and can't others. Like when he brought up that he was so bummed that he couldn't like congratulate Sierra about the house in the proper way and like talk about it and hear more about it. Like he does get it. I don't think he wants to at this point.
I think that because he just keeps saying like what the gossip rags have been saying, and like what he said and what Jesse said he's gonna say is that everybody was single, and so in his perspective, he didn't cheat, she didn't cheat, so all of this is over. So like he's not understanding that this is not about cheating.
Right.
It's about friendship, and it's about the fact that like he portrayed himself to be a certain way. He pursued her. He was acting like he was trying to make it right with her just to go do that. And then to read the Glamour magazine article that Sierra did last week talking about her birthday and her community and her tribe and all the things they talked about, and that he was there.
Yeah.
And then he still did what he did.
I know. It just sucks because I feel like we're not going to know everything, right? And so, like, on the reunion, they are going to, obviously, this is going to be the main topic, but, like, because there really hasn't been much drama this season, if you think about it. Like, if this scandal didn't break, what would they talk about in the reunion?
I think that the big drama was supposed to be Carl and Kyle getting into a fight.
Yeah, but that isn't, like... It was, well, I'm sure they went back and re-edited some things.
Right, because if you watch
the
first, like, if you watch the episodes leading up to when Scamanda broke, I guess I'm begrudgingly calling it that now, but I hate it. They were building the groundwork for the Carl and Kyle fall. And then, like, everything switched when the Scamanda thing happened. But, like... So, yes, after this week, Wes is getting the smoke that he deserves, finally. But Miss Mandy Battuglia, fucking Dave Portnoy.
I love him.
Between Battuglia and Demoximo.
Yes. He's like, on it.
He is on it. I will never say Dumois any other way. It is now and forever going to be Demoximo. But Miss Mandy Battuglia, the way that she sat there and said to Sierra, "You deserve more respect than you get," held her hand, looked her dead in her face, and then she wants to do what she did?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? And like I went back because I'm a masochist, and I have not rewatched this season of Vanderpump Rules until now because it was so painful the first time. So I rewatched season 10 and
Yeah.
I rewatched the reunion,
Hmm.
and like I'm not going to say that Amanda is Amanda and Raquel are not equivalents, because there's definitely like some sort of mental disconnect going
Hmm.
on with Raquel, whereas whereas Amanda I think is more aware of her actions, because I was watching Raquel at the reunion and seeing her kind of realize, oh wait, like no, like I
Yeah.
really
Fucked
did
up.
fuck
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Whereas like I think just Amanda, while she is insecure, while she only does look out for herself, like it's more conscious.
Hmm.
Like it's not reactionary. It's choices that she's willing to
Right.
make. Like she's like,
Yeah.
whereas like you could see the way that like, and I don't want to use, I'm not going to use the word that I want to use because I don't know if it totally counts as that, but you watch season 10 of Vanderpump Rules and you see Tom Sandoval molding
Mm.
Raquel, and you see her kind of melting, like you can see all of the reasons why, and like there was a long line of
Yeah.
events that kind of led to that, whereas with West and Mandy, the only thing really is that day that he stood up for to Kyle for her
That we saw.
that we saw.
Because when they were in New York, she said something like, "You've really been there for me this summer with everything with Kyle." So I do think that their friendship, Kyle and Wes and Amanda, I do think that it was deeper than what we're seeing on the TV, if
Yeah,
that
no,
makes sense. Like,
that I totally
I,
agree with, but
yeah,
I don't think he had an agenda being friends with her, because
no,
what it seems to me about Wes is like, I'm gonna quote Wreck It Ralph,
okay,
and that there's a point where Wreck It Ralph is in Bad Guys Anonymous,
okay,
and one of the superhero or one of the supervillains goes, "I'm bad guy, but I'm not bad guy,"
yeah,
and I think that's West, because like Jesse said on Watch What Happens Live, he was there for him when he thought he might have cancer again. And you can see that there is a genuine affection that West did have for
mm-hmm.
Sierra, because Sierra is very discerning. You know, like
Yes,
she's not going to fall for some fuckboy bullshit, which is also why she's had her walls up with him.
right,
And so I think there is a genuineness to him, but
I
there
agree.
is an immaturity that he hasn't learned how to grow out of yet, or
Mm-hmm.
how to process properly. And that's also why I think I get so triggered with it, because it's very similar to my experience with a certain individual. And it's almost that like that openness, that friends with everyone, like I want to be friendly, I care about people, but then there's that avoidance
Yep,
that clicks in, that you can't get too close, and then you end up self-sabotaging. And
yep,
so I think that that's also why I think he truly believes he didn't do anything wrong, because everybody was single and he's
yeah,
not seeing the full like what it really is going on. But I don't think he sat out to be malicious. I don't think he pursued Amanda. I don't think he was manipulating her, which were all things that we saw Tom Sandoval doing with with Raquel slash Rachel.
yeah. And I think I'm gonna go back and probably get eaten alive again on TikTok by saying this, but when this whole hit and I said that this was not as not as bad as Scandival, that what you just summarized is
Is what
basically
you meant.
what like it's two different things, and I think they were more malicious, and I don't think Wes was malicious, and I really truly don't think Amanda was as malicious. I don't think she woke up one day and said, I'm going to fuck over my friend. I don't think that was the case. With Sandoval, that was like he was grooming her. Like that was a really shitty, like that was so many layers to it.
Yeah.
Are there layers to this one too? Absolutely. I just don't think it was done as maliciously as,
For
I don't,
sure.
yeah.
Like I think there is a lot of unconscious bias at
Mm-hmm.
play. And I
Yeah.
think a lot of things that they just did not take into consideration that one would hope someone that
Someone would.
would, especially when you're friends, especially when you've had the conversations that they've had. And
Right.
so that's what's disappointing about it. Um but it's not sinister.
Correct. Correct. I don't think anyone woke up and was like, I'm gonna fuck over my friend Sierra. I think they did have a deeper relationship. She probably leaned on West because of everything she was going with in Kyle, and feelings emerged. Is that okay? No. Should they have been that close? Probably not. But I don't think she woke up and said, I'm gonna steal West from Sierra. So I'm having more, not that I'm having more sympathy for them, because I think my take on it was like, I need to hear them. I want to hear the timeline. I want to hear what happened. There's
Receipts,
probably
proof,
receipts,
timeline, fucking
timelines. Like,
everything.
I want to know so that I can form a better, and also, I know I said this and also got Nina live. Like, I need to understand the thinking in order. Like, I need to understand Amanda. We have not heard from her other than that shitty fuck. I mean, her actions are not showing great, but like, I want to know what type of person does something like this. Cause again, I don't think Amanda deep down is this horrible person that woke up and wanted to like ruin Sierra. But there's like a lack of understanding on my part where I'm like, how? Like, make me understand how this happened.
So Amanda's behavior to me is giving addict. And I'm not saying that she's using. I know
Mm,
we all know that she likes the flower or whatever, but I think she's a love addict.
yeah. Yeah.
And so for her motivation is the affection, is the
Right.
attention, is the love, and that addiction is making that the first thing, and it doesn't
Right.
matter who
Blinding
or
everything
what,
else. Yeah.
gets hurt or is in the way of her getting to that.
Right.
Because I think there's so I'm gonna go on the record and say I don't think anything happened with Wes and Amanda over the summer.
I
I
don't
tr-
think so either.
I think it happened before February,
I
but I
I
don't
agree with
think it
that.
happened over the summer. But I do think their friendship over the summer is what got the ball rolling on her being able to
Absolutely.
leave Kyle.
Absolutely. 100%. a
Because
hundred
she
percent.
was
I
never
think
going to leave Kyle without a backup plan.
you're right. I agree with you. I agree. God, it's just all so heavy and it all just makes me so sad because I want to love West and I want to love Amanda, but their actions are just not letting me do that. And it's like I want to shake both of them and be like, go to therapy.
Yeah.
Go.
I think it's really going to come down to what they say at the reunion,
How they handle it.
how they handle it, what accountability they take, and like what actions they take
Yeah.
afterwards. And like the fact that like this is a huge blow for Bravo because Summer House was like the one show that they had that didn't have a darkness over it because summer should be fun. And Summer House was fun. Like, yeah, like Kyle is Kyle and like Carl had
Right.
what he was going through, but it wasn't like a sociological study the way that Vanderpump Rules was.
Correct.
Or it wasn't a documentary of the Southern male the way Southern Charm
Right.
is. And so now, like, the comfort show has been sullied. And it's like, where do they go from here? Do they do another season? Because they were already kind of planning on keeping, Lindsay and Kyle and Amanda on in the city, which I'm sure, like,
Mm.
Kyle and Amanda getting separated threw a wrench into that.
Right.
And so, but then also KJ is furious with
Yeah.
West. And I'm really interested into getting into that, into the reunion, because I'm kind of like, this might be an unpopular position. I don't understand why KJ is as upset.
So angry.
Yeah, so angry, especially because Sierra is someone he didn't really know well until last summer. So is it that he's taking it for someone who he feels like is a sister? Like, what else has Wes done to take somebody who they grew up together, they were good friends,
Right.
and he wouldn't have this opportunity if it wasn't for West. So, like, what happened for him to have that much smoke for him?
Well, and I know that Jesse said that it was like the lying to his face that made
Mm-hmm.
him. So I wonder if it's something similar. I wonder if like they had deeper conversations about it and Wes just straight up lied. I wonder if race plays a role in it
Mm-hmm.
and that maybe he called Wes out on some things and something happened there. I mean, these are all accusations, but like I think he did get close with Sierra and Mia this season, and they bonded over things that he probably he can't bond with West over. And so I wonder if there was conversation behind the scenes of like, of that aspect of it,
Yeah.
which maybe we will find out, or maybe he's just jumping on the bandwagon and getting pissed like everyone else because he said that he did not get a call or a text message or
Right.
anything, which tells me that West is either embarrassed, he's too embarrassed to
Mm-hmm. Or
text
didn't
him.
think that he needed
I would think it's more of
the
a
embarrassing.
embarrassment.
Yeah, I think you're right, and so, and that's like, I think that's been my confusion with KJ, is just because of the relationship they had, like, and that's why I'm very curious to hear that story, because
Yeah.
it does not seem like he's performing, because that doesn't seem like his personality.
Right, right.
Like, it's not like Lindsay and Carl, well, really more so Lindsay, because Carl wouldn't have done that Uber Eats ad
Yeah.
on his own. Um, that was just Lindsay saying, like, let's get a buck, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And, Kyle wasn't necessarily trying at first to lean into it all with, so I don't know that KJ's performing, which it seems genuine to me. So, like, I just am very curious to learn more about that.
Yeah.
And I think that's the other reason why old Big Smile Solomon is growing on me, is he, even though yes he's been posting, he's taking advantage of the eyes on him by like posting his songs and all of that. I mean, guess I'll start stuck in my fucking head, y'all.
Here's the thing
I have
though,
been
I
like
think he's
singing.
been
It's
doing
like,
that this whole time.
right, like exactly, he would be doing it anyway.
Anyway,
He's
yes.
not, and that's what I think of the reason why, like, I have an appreciation for him, for as thirsty as I thought he was, which I still think he might be.
Nope, you could
He's
say it. Hold on, I'm gonna put my other ear in.
he's not taking advantage of it in the way that, like, he could. And so that's why I'm like, all right, Mr. Solomon,
I
I see
think he's
you.
hurt too. I think he's really hurt too.
Yeah.
I think there's just a lot of hurt because of all the lying and deceiving.
Yeah, and I
From
think, like, based
KJ
off of, yeah, I was gonna say for
and
the
Jesse.
deceiving and Jesse, when he was talking about how they were in Miami and didn't meet up with him, and then when West went to brunch with them and
Yep.
went to brunch with Amanda later, which I have a question for West about that, which, Andy, maybe you can ask us at the reunion. Did he do a savory brunch with the boys and a sweet brunch with Amanda?
Great question. Great question. I would like to know.
If I'm doing two brunches, that's how I'm going to do it.
I agree. Like a brunch and then dessert brunch. Yeah.
Yeah, or like pancakes at one and then like eggs Benny at another. Well, that's a lot of calories, though.
That is a lot of calories. That's heavy. That's a heavy day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm tired. Like I can't keep up. I feel like every time I open my phone, there's something else. There's probably something happening right now that we're gonna find out tonight.
Right.
I
Because
mean,
I
the
haven't
whole
seen a new
Yankee
Tea by the
game.
Sea today. The
Correct.
fucking Yankee
The
game.
Yankee game was too much for me.
Also, what the fuck was she wearing?
Like the camo. I don't know why she thinks
The
camo's in
hunter
again.
wellies and the fucking dad shorts and the camo.
Oh yeah. I don't. Listen. I don't know. You know what? Did I say this last week? I think Paige needs a seat at the reunion. Did we talk about that?
Yes, Paige needs to come and co-host the reunion.
Co-host, like Nicki Minaj did.
Yes, like Nicki Minaj did. I need that.
Right.
I also need Dave Portnoy
to
have a segment.
Oh yeah, to be on the side of the. We did talk about
that
this.
He and Brianna Chicken Fry have been like inserting themselves into this, and I guess that Wes and his MAGA little girlfriend podcast was almost on Barstool Network, and so when Dave was like, I almost was in the middle of all of this.
Yeah, imagine Wes.
Could you
had
imagine?
I mean, imagine that Dave was in the. I would literally, it would be his Super Bowl, and he
honestly
loves sports.
Because
this would be his Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, because if Dave had that podcast and had that relationship with West, he would have known everything. The lid would have gotten blown off of this so much faster because you see what he's done to fucking Chicken Fry.
First of all, I will never call her Brianna Chicken Fry. She's better than that now. Like, I don't know why she's still holding on to that name. It actually angers me.
I think she has tried to move away from it, but like that's how I was introduced to you. So
I know. I will always just refer to her as Brianna. I think she's just been 5 different people since she was given that name. That's just anyway. That's a whole. I'll work on that dissertation and hand it in later. The thing is with Brianna though, like, she is inserting herself after she was pulled in. Like, all of this shit that's happening, like, she did not want to be pulled in. The Alex and Alex drama, she wasn't saying shit until Alex Cooper pulled her in. And this whole, like, Wes and Sierra and Amanda triangle, she wasn't saying anything until Dave pulled her in. So at this point, she's just... I saw she was like posting some stuff where she was like joking about it. Mm-hmm. Where like, what am I doing? I guess I have to say something. My favorite though, my absolute favorite, Grace O'Malley. After Brianna said something about like, what did she say? She said like my ex-best friend, like, you know, which I actually respect in Brianna. Like, her and Grace are no longer friends. They're probably on, we could be in the same room terms. But she was still angry that Alex Cooper used Grace to kind of say, go fuck yourself, right? So she called that. She was like, all right, I'm in. Then I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you why I don't like you. And Grace posted on her Instagram story and was like, I told you I'd never speak about this, but it's my turn to say my side of the story. I mean, genius.
Fucking genius. And I don't even really think that Grace O'Malley is that funny. I think most of her act is just like cry for help.
Yeah. I think that's her though. But
that was hilarious.
I mean,
and I will say that Brie didn't need to do a whole episode of Plan Brie about it because I watched it and she didn't really say.
Oh, did you?
She didn't really say much of anything.
Oh. No, I didn't watch it. I saw a few clips, but it was mostly like build up clips. You're right. She doesn't have to like continue to talk about it, but I think she did need to defend herself at one point because Alex Cooper came for you. You
because you want to pull out bullshit receipts from fucking 6 years ago.
Right.
Which the Alex fucking Cooper of it all. Because if there's 2 people that I have nonstop smoke for, it's Alex Cooper and you know who else. She who shall not be named.
Hold on, I know who this is.
The Etsy witch.
Oh, that's not who I was thinking.
Who were you thinking?
There's someone else where you like refuse to say her name. Who is it? There's somewhere else. So, wait, hold on. Lala. I thought you were talking about Lala.
I don't even consider her. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't consider her. But like that is a fair thinking of who it is. Because why would I be talking about someone who I know in real life? I'm not going there. But like that is to say how much smoke I have for Alex fucking Cooper. And like
Mhm.
to the point that I almost paid for a month subscription to Bloomberg so I could read the Unwell hit piece. But I'm unemployed, so I didn't do that.
So
But I was
I heard
close.
that it was pretty weak. But
Yeah, which is
then
why I
I'm
ended up not
also
paying for it, yeah.
yeah, but more people are coming out and saying like how like verbally abusive Matt was. We knew that. We watched the documentary and
Yeah,
people were
also
trying to quit on the
Dumaximo had been
spot.
talking about that
Yeah,
for like years
exactly.
too.
And like what I really hate is everyone's like, "Well, you wanted a boss ass bitch. Here's Alex Cooper." There's a difference between being a boss ass bitch and being a bitch. Right?
She's
Like
just a
you can
bitch.
be a boss ass bitch in that conference room. You can be that boss ass bitch in your meetings and your calls, but that doesn't give you a pass to just be a plain old bitch.
Right, and
And for
also
you
she's
to
not
pull
seeing.
that,
Go ahead, go
right,
ahead,
go
sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm saying Unwell is not seeing the success to back that behavior up.
Correct.
Because
Correct.
the only podcast that's performing outside of Call Her Daddy, which isn't even doing that well, is old clout chaser Harry Jowsey.
Which, like, can we stop with Harry Jowsey? Like, can we cancel him? Can he
I
do
mean,
something that we can cancel him?
he's a little charming. Because Chase from Mormon Wives was
Yeah.
on his pod, so I watched it and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna engage with this all the time, but like,
He just
I see
I
it.
think it's he had that like 3 minute stint on Mormon Wives, and then all of a sudden he was just like, "Oh, I have something to say about every little thing that has to
Right.
do like," and I'm like, "Calm the fuck down!" Like
He's
you,
like the
it was one
off-brand
clip.
Dave Portnoy,
Yes,
and like if there's gonna be
yes,
two people in the scene of the crime, like fucking TMZ, it's Harry Jowsey and Dave Portnoy.
Dave Portnoy. But I need Harry Josie out. I need him out. He is just like chasing the clout so much. It's too much. All right. Anything else summer house wise?
Um,
Because we just spent 43 minutes and 29 seconds on it.
well, we gave some personal updates. The thing that we
We did, we
haven't
did.
talked about that has been like the C plot line, for Summer House is the KJ and Dara of it all.
You know, and I have to say something, and I have mixed feelings. When me and Sierra took KJ on the side and was like, heard you have a girlfriend, like, is this too fast? And I don't know how I felt about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was because the way they were coming off, like Sierra was coming from I had a negative experience. And I get you want to give someone the heads up, right?
Yeah.
It almost was questioning his decisions. It wasn't saying, hey, look out. It was more like, you should not do this, and here's why, without saying that as clearly.
Right.
Maybe I just interpreted it wrong, but literally, as we're watching the scene, I looked at Phil and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. It was
Yeah.
almost like you're making the biggest mistake of your life, and he's just trying to fuck this girl, and they're still together.
No, and he's like in love with her, loves that girl down, and I think that's
Yes.
keeping me from like looking at her as a clout chaser, and why I think it was smart of him to go on Watch What Happens Live so early in the season,
Right,
because
right,
like I have that image in my mind.
right.
Because based off of the edit, if I didn't have that image of them being together now and him like loving her down, I would
Right.
probably think she's a clout chaser too.
Yes, I could see that. I don't know. I just didn't like let the guy be happy and just say like, hey, just keep your eyes open. It
Right.
just didn't feel like that type of conversation to me.
Yeah, because like have I given like, hey, your girl is kind of funky, she kind of moves weird speeches. I've
Of course. I've
trust
done that a
I've
million
given
times.
several, but
Yes.
I always end it with you do you, fuck around and find out.
Right. Right. But it's always like it comes with like, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just
Right.
telling you what I'm observing.
Right, exactly.
That-
And that's
I
what
think
fuck
it's
around
about
and find out
delivery.
means for me.
Yeah. I think it was just delivery. Like the delivery just did not feel right.
Yeah.
But I don't know, KJ, fuck around and find out. You're fucking around, you're finding out. Seems like it's great.
Seems
so
to be going well.
good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Yeah, I don't think she would be around this long if there was something to chase.
Yeah, and like I didn't realize that she like kind of like low key has her own following, because like I know
does
like
she?
her thing has been like her tag is influencer, and I'm like, I've never heard of this broad before. But then like
Mm-hmm.
I looked her up and I was like, oh, she has a podcast with
Mm.
another like low key influencer who I follow because she had the cutest little wiener dog. And so I was like, okay, so like I don't think she would getting any more clout than
Right.
she would have just from what she was
Right. Right.
already doing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I just realized that we hadn't talked about that, so I wanted to um make sure that we covered off
Right.
on that, did our journalistic duty.
Of course. Of course. Because we're
Um
serious journalists here.
yeah. The only like other Bravo thing I had is have you watched The Valley at all yet this season?
Yes, and I don't think I'm fully updated because your point of it's so dark, I don't think I'm there yet.
Well, so it's here's what I'll say is like the last two seasons of The Valley, the darkness was like right there in your face.
Mm-hmm.
But the darkness this season has been much more low key.
Okay.
Because the whole Danny and Nia and Kristen and Luke and the postpartum of it all, and then like the way that like the men are being about like having sex and the women are like I don't know, and it makes it seem that maybe some of the lecherous accusations around Danny like might be true, and people are saying that Janet might be redeemed. And like, look, I'm gonna say this straight
I'll believe
to
it
camera.
when I see it.
The reason why I don't like Janet has nothing to do with her having smoke for Nia and Danny last season. It has everything to do with the fact that she sucks. And there's not anything that Janet
More
could
or
do
less.
to redeem herself in my eyes. So
I agree.
like,
I agree.
let's just get that out of the fucking way. But then like the Brittany and her new boyfriend who like is only slightly better than Jax and is a little clout chasey himself because he wants to like throw himself in the mix of things. I don't know. The Valley is just not fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm not having fun watching it. That's why I can't tell you if I'm fully updated on it, because I think I watched this weekend and I can't remember if I just turned it off because I was like, I need something else. But I think with the whole Janet thing, she likes to play victim. Like I'm noticing that she's playing victim a lot in this season of just like, well, it's not like we were talking, or like, it's not like we were. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Like, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, you made yourself the villain in previous seasons. No one did that but you.
Seasons, she'd be the person like throwing a fucking Molotov cocktail.
Yes.
And then being like, oh, did anyone
was that me?
No,
that
me.
wasn't
like,
me.
They just ran off, and it's like, bitch, you made your bed. Because you went to the Scheana Shay school, which like I didn't put it on my list, but I got shit. Because when do I? Okay, so the three people I have spoke for: Alex Cooper, Scheana Shay, and I'm not going to say the other name because you can edit that part out from earlier.
Yeah, I will.
Is Janet went to the Scheana Shay School of Reality TV,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how she behaved, and it didn't work for her because it doesn't work for Scheana, but Sheena's so fucking delusional that she doesn't realize it worked for her. Okay, so that's my segue. And have you watched Vanderpump Villa?
No.
So I don't think you've ever watched it, right? So I will say that there are some threads that carry through that you should watch the previous two seasons.
Okay.
But they're harder to watch than this one because the cast is much more try-hard than they need to be. So that made it hard to watch. But now they're a little bit more settled this season. But also what makes it interesting is all of the guest groups are from other shows.
Right.
And then there's a sub, and then Stassi has her sub plot line that runs throughout it. And so the Mormon Wives, or the Dad Talk, their episode airs, and Jordan Marciano talk, because that's obviously the whole reason why they're there. And Marciano reveals that it was Demi and Scheana that put him up to lying about sleeping with Jesse. What the fuck does Scheana have to do with that? Nothing.
Why is
nothing? So 3 people who are always at the scene of the fucking crime: Dave Portnoy, Harry Jowsey, and Scheana fucking Shay. I'm surprised she didn't find a way to weasel herself into the West and Amanda of it all, to be honest with you. Because you know what other scene of the crime she
Oh
was
my
on?
god.
The whole blogger drama on Real Houses of Orange County last
Yes.
season with Katie. She was right there and with on the background with that too. And so what killed me about Vanderpump Villa is like they have that, but then also there's a point where Lisa and Stassi sit down, and it was like they were filming at the same time that Scheana's book came out, and Scheana talked all that shit about Lisa. So they were
Yep.
talking about Scheana, and Stassi goes, the thing about Scheana is like she can be presented with two options, and she will always choose the wrong one
Every single time. She is
every
like that
time.
fly that will not fucking go away. I had one in my office today. I should have named it Scheana Shay.
Honestly, I've
Just
got
like,
one buzzing around right now.
you know, like that noise that is just, that's Scheana Shay. And
And it's like, but you're not even on a show. The only thing you've got going right now is your fucking
is what?
podcast that no one listens to.
Does she even have that going for her right now?
I mean, I see clips pop up every
Oh, I
now
don't.
and then,
I
but like
don't.
not at the level that. And she turned down the Valley, which like thank fucking God. But I mean,
Well,
here we are talking about her.
yeah, I know. That's what are we
So
doing?
there's that. But the fact that she pulled herself into the Mormon wives of it all,
Speaking of
insane.
Mormon wives, for a second,
Mm-hmm.
did you see they're doing a Secret Lives of Mormon Wives OC edition?
Yeah, we talked about that because Jen fucking Affleck is gonna lead that.
Yeah, but did we see that they revealed the cast?
They revealed the whole cast. I haven't. Did that happen today?
Breaking news. You heard it
You
here
heard it here
first.
first. Oh my
Very
god.
rarely do I break news to Courtney. So this
This never.
is
Like this is a first.
okay. So the only
TM
there was
Stephanie.
TM Steph and TMS. So the only person that I know is that podcaster Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know
Oh
she
my
was
god, Bobby
Mormon.
Altoff, the one that
Yes,
fucked Drake.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yes, yes.
I didn't know she was Mormon.
I didn't either.
Okay.
And there's another girl on there that I recognize, but I don't know why. So she must be an influencer
Hold on,
somewhere.
I'm looking this up right now.
Go for it. Let's get it. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have anything to say about the episode we watched today? While Courtney's looking up something.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
What about this episode was funny?
Nothing about this
Just
episode
the
was
whole
funny.
like how Wes apologized multiple times about being inappropriate about
Oh,
relationships.
the iron the if it was the irony.
So the irony is very funny.
Okay. All right. Did you find it, Court?
All the things that I'm finding are like a couple weeks old.
People posted a video.
People. Why? The only like most recent article was it on Instagram?
Yeah.
Why can't I find it?
Wait, is this it? Sorry, this page isn't available. Did they prematurely post it and then take it down?
That could be. Because the only thing I'm seeing is that they're reporting that they're picking up cameras for season 5, but Taylor's not coming back.
No, I swear I saw this. Okay, I'm looking at on my computer. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom in. This is the video that I watched. Oh, ah, damn it, I got out of it. Hold on. It's literally gone. Literally, what I just Googled, exactly the same, and that video is no longer coming up on the search.
They must have. Well, because here's the thing. The Hulu upfronts, I think, are this week. Because I know I saw that they're supposed to be announcing Rob and Mora on Dancing with the Stars this week. So people may have hit the button early.
Wait. Here. Hold on. I'm going to put the mic down.
Oh.
That one.
Okay.
Let me try clicking on it again. Yeah, sorry, this page isn't available.
Yeah, they
removed
prematurely launched it.
Wow.
So hopefully by the time we hit air, it'll be announced.
Bobby. I know Bobby was definitely on it.
Was Aspen Ovard one of them too?
I'd have to see her face. Aspen. What's the last name?
Ovard. Ovard.
I'm not even seeing that person come up on Instagram.
Aspyn.
Oh, that's why. I think so. This polka dot shirt looks familiar.
If that's the case, just based off of Bobby Altoff and Aspen Ovard alone, the mess.
Yeah?
The mess.
Yeah, it says 2 hours ago. It was posted on Instagram for People Magazine, but then when I click on it, it says this page isn't available. It's been removed.
Look at you. You really are TM Stefani, fucking getting the breaking news so early that they had to take it down. To BB8 first. You heard it here first.
You heard it here probably last because this comes out on Friday, but know that I knew about this on Wednesday at like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Honestly, I am so happy for you. Because, like, I can't stress to you guys, right? Tea on the couch.
Tea on the couch. Tea on the couch. Probably the first and only time we're doing it. Tea on the couch.
Tea on the couch. Because I can't stress to you guys how rare it is for Stefani to break news to me. But I broke news to you today, too.
What?
R.I.P. Big Papa.
Not Big Papa. When you said that to me, I was like, what a blast from the
fucking
past.
Yep.
I mean, what did he die from? I didn't look fully into it.
I didn't look beyond the image, to be honest.
Okay. Also, it didn't click when I saw the picture that was him. Like, for some reason, I think I erased him from my memory until I saw Big Papa. Then I was like, oh my God. did anyone check on Kim Zolciak today?
Like, how's she doing? Is she going to go to the funeral? Is she in the will?
Of course she is. I would probably assume yes, especially if he was sick. You know she fiddled her way into that mess.
Just fucking see her with her red silk. Thank you, Big Papa.
Thank you, Big Papa.
With her Party City wig.
Party City wig. Wait, I closed my computer dramatically, and I need to see what my notes were. Because I think I had one more thing. Oh, you know what it was? My damn algorithm.
What's your algorithm?
I don't even want to say it because it sounds so insensitive. But like kids dying.
The fuck?
And like widows. Like every time I open up Instagram, I see like this long post by a mother talking about like how her child has just died. And it's like and then the next one is like a widow, and she's like talking about life at 24 without her husband who tragically passed away.
I would be slitting my wrists.
Why am I getting them? This is not something that I want and not something that I need. Instagram algorithm, please.
Not
please,
interested,
please
not
make it stop.
interested, not interested.
It won't stop. It literally will not stop. It's just like dead people, like all over my Instagram. People I don't know. Anyway, I need to figure out how to get that.
Don't like that.
No, I do not like that. But I think that's all I had on my list. Just casual.
What a
Alexa,
what a way to end it.
Dining room light 100%. Got it. All right, worked a little bit. Okay, so bigger and better news. Birthday in a week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make dinner reservations, so don't make plans for Saturday night. And I'm thinking maybe don't make plans for Friday night either.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe just like come over Friday night. Maybe I'll cook some dinner. We'll have a bonfire. We'll just like chill. We'll end 39 and just like we'll hang out. No other dogs will be here. So we could just hang out. Maybe have a bonfire. I'll cook some dinner. What do you want? Chicken parm? You want some... You tell me what you want, and that's what I'll make for dinner Friday night. And then Saturday we'll like go out.
Yeah, no,
I just don't want you to do nothing on Friday.
Yeah, no, I.
But I also don't want to spend money, so let's keep it a night in.
No, I'm fully with you on that.
And then I will find a rooftop for us to go out to dinner on. I will rally the troops, and I will make it happen.
I appreciate you.
Of course, you're overwhelmed, and it needs to be done. And you're gonna be 40. This isn't something we can just throw under the rug.
I know. My therapist yesterday, because I had therapy yesterday, and like I had like so many other things to talk to her about that like we literally had like 90 seconds left. And she was like, are we just not going to talk about your birthday and if so, like what you're doing and if someone's going to remember it? And I said, yeah, no, we're not going to talk about it.
Okay, we don't have to talk about it.
Well, no, like
we do not have to talk about it.
But I then told her that Stephanie is an amazing friend and she's taking care of it because she recognized that I am overwhelmed and cannot focus on it.
Yes.
And I love you forever for that. And that we are not talking about if someone is going to remember or not.
We are not going to talk about it. I won't even ask you. You'll tell me if you hear from someone. How's that?
I mean,
I'm not even going to bring it up so that I'm not putting it in your brain, even though I know it's going to be in your brain.
Right. By the time we get to dinner Saturday night, you'll know. You'll know.
I will. Can I also make a request?
Yeah.
Can we skip recording for the next 2 weeks? Because
I actually was gonna bring that up to you because like you are getting married, so
I don't know. I just have like a wedding happening.
May even need to take like a little bit more, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever you need.
Okay, definitely. Let's take next week and the week after off, because then we'll have my wedding and then we'll see where I'm at. I might be like ready right away. Yeah. Just like everyone go away. I need back to normal life. But definitely the next 2 weeks, let's take off, end of season. Let's say this is the
mid-season,
end of season 8.
Mid-season break.
Yeah. Or what season are we on? We're on season 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll take a little break and then we'll come back after the wedding. We'll talk about how drunk I got at my wedding. And oh, I did go to pick up my dress yesterday. It still needs like one more small thing done, but it is done. I mean, it's done. It's done. So I'm excited about that. It's nothing special. Don't be expecting like, you know, craziness. It's just simple and exactly what I wanted. So perfect. I'm trying to think of something that I'm living for this week. I think I am living for your birthday. I need something to like, I love planning. I just planned this whole fucking wedding, but I need something that I haven't been drowning in. Yes. Yeah. Yes. I need the spotlight off of me. So your birthday, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I am also living for my birthday and having fun. I have a little matching scent outfit for Saturday. Because I got it on deep sale. We love a sale.
Oh, on where? From where?
Torrid, of course.
Okay.
I'm also living for that. Hopefully, the next time we convene, maybe I'll be employed.
Manifest that shit.
And if I'm not, I will have thrown myself off of the roof.
And then I won't have someone. Then Phil's gonna be my new co-host on the Couch Braless by 8, and then you could just hear about our marriage. We'll just come on and we will complain about our marriage. It'll be like a therapy session. So I'll have a backup. Don't worry.
Right. Well, but actually, I haven't. I forgot to bring this up because we were so traumatized by Summer House that, in addition to the career prospect that I have been working on the past few weeks, I caught up with an old colleague of mine who is running her own shop now and may have some freelance opportunities.
Love that
as well. So, at the very least, may have a bridge. There could be a potential that I consider doing both.
Even. Yeah.
So everything's coming up, Courtney.
I love that. Everything's coming up,
night
Courtney.
Is over. Maybe.
Do you hear my dog in her fucking? No. Okay, all right.
That fucking.
This whole time I was like, I really hope you can't hear her. I really hope you can't hear her. She's just licking her bowl clean, so I guess she's feeling better. And I can't yell at her because she can't hear me. Everything's coming up, Courtney.
Ta-da! Also, went to the doctor this week. I am not down anymore, but I am without everything that came back when I was on the Wegovy.
You are. Wait, say that one more time.
I've lost everything that I gained back when I was on the Wegovy.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I'm very happy.
And when I saw you last weekend, like you were feeling great. So like who cares as long as you are feeling it.
I'm feeling it, and like I've also been like working out more, so it's like it's muscle and all that, and like I can feel the changes in my body. Yep. I can see them. I looked goddamn good when we went out to Bowstring. Got a lot of great feedback on that picture.
Excuse me as I whip my hair back and forth.
Stephanie is the photographer extraordinaire. I need her to follow me everywhere with a camera.
Imagine me with my professional camera.
Oh yeah.
You have no idea. No, I'm better with my iPhone anyway. Oh yeah, and I'm so excited to take pictures on your birthday. Me give you too. All the I'm here for it. I'm here for everything. Yeah. Also, we're like, okay, we're like saying we're rapping without saying we're rapping. I am officially still a runner.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
I'm still a runner. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a run after this before it gets dark.
Oh,
runner, track star. Right now I'm doing like run, walk the short blocks, run the long blocks. And my phone tells me I could do a 10-minute mile, which could we just talk about what I was like when we had to run the mile in high school and middle school, because mama wasn't doing that. I did half of it and then I would just like flirt with the gym teacher and he'd be like, go sit down. And then
I always happen to have my period on the mile day.
Yeah, that's a good call. They didn't fall for that. It was more like, oh, but didn't you, I was running, you counted wrong. Oh, Mr. So-and-so, you counted wrong. That was 4 laps. You were
Or there was one
silly.
point in sophomore where I forgot my uniform, my gym clothes for PE, and my PE teacher was like, "Courtney, I know you have your clothes for volleyball. Stop fucking around."
The
Like,
things I did to get out of gym, to get out of physical activities. That's a whole other podcast. All right. Well, anything else? Hello,
do you
Rory.
have anything to add, Rory? Do you have anything to add?
No,
Meow.
no,
No, she
no,
just wants to get into all of these wires, that's why I'm holding her, because she
no.
wants
Got
to
it.
pull the whole thing down.
Right, right, right. Of
Yeah,
course. Because why wouldn't she? Look at her staring at him.
I know.
What is this light?
Also, new
Oof.
nails.
I love the other ones. No, I hate these. I love the other ones. Wait, let me see. Oh, hold on. Did you put dots and stripes on there?
So that's chrome and dots.
Oh, it's crumb. I see. So the
Yeah.
light makes it looks like they're stripes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll accept them. But the last ones you had on were my
No,
favorite.
they were great, but they were starting to come off. So
Well,
didn't
I
wanna
did
get
a new
greenies.
set, and these are very long.
Oh, look at you!
And I know I say this every single time I do my nails. I found the color combo for the wedding, like the layering. So we're good. So much so that yesterday, well, I was having a bad day, and I think Phil was just looking for things to compliment me on. But he was like, your nails look really good, and I was
Your
like,
nails look
thank
as
you
good
for
as
noticing.
Your nails look as good as his haircut.
His haircut does look good.
It does look good.
I know. He's so cute. Don't tell him I said that, because then he'll know that I love him more than he loves me. And I refuse to. Okay, anyway, now I'm going to go into a rant about how my fiance loves me more. Oh, and so I haven't found my ring. So let's end on that. Hopefully, by the next time we talk, you have a job and I have my ring.
God willing. Come on, St. Anthony.
St. Anthony, come on, man. I won't even tell you how many times I pulled cards, but we're.
Have you hired any more psychics?
I actually had a medium reading on TikTok yesterday. And it was actually really good. It actually started really shitty. I was like, this bitch knows nothing. And then as she was going, she's like, do you have any questions? And I said, yes. Can you ask her, does she know where the missing item is? And she said, the person the loved one I was talking to said, it's the same thing as all the others have said.
The shelf thing?
It's like wedged in between like a shelf and a wall, or like the back of a piece of furniture and the wall. Like it's wedged somewhere. And then also said that my first sign for me is bluebirds. And 10 minutes after I was on the TikTok, a bluebird came and sat at the back window, like on the tree by the back window. So it started off like, what the fuck? And then they were like, I was like, all right, this is.
Yeah.
She picked up on something at some point. But I need to find this fucking ring.
Do you think it got stuck like in the baseboard, like behind the couch?
Looked. There is no, there's a baseboard, but it's not, there's no like hole in it. It's like it's like flush. Probably because my landlord probably like caulked it a bunch of times, so there really isn't anywhere for it to go. But I will find it. You know what? Phil will find it. The card said Phil will probably be the one to find it.
Oh.
Now I just keep hinting at him every time I leave him alone in the house. I'm like, if you can just. I don't remember
You're gonna
what
go
I
out
did
for
yesterday.
a run, and you're gonna come back, and like the living room's gonna be
Literally
turned
what I've been
upside
doing.
down.
No, I'm just like, don't.
Oh, you're going out for a run so that he'll look for it while you're out.
Before I leave, I'm like, all right, bye, babe, love you. Going for a run. I'll be back in probably 20 minutes. Like, if you could just take your flashlight and just like look around a little bit, no pressure, can find it. Anyway, I'm the one that lost it. I'm mad that he can't find it. Like, what the fuck?
It's balance.
Yeah. All right, now I'm looking around my apartment. I have to stop. I gotta go for a run.
Yeah. Well, enjoy your run.
Oh my god, thank you.
And we'll see y'all in a few weeks.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Ooh, I think we